As far as I know, the Larktale crossover is the first of its kind. It's a single stroller that can convert to a 1 or 2-seater wagon. If you have one and you're looking to unbox it, you came to the right place because I found that the assembly video that Larktale has about this and the instructions don't line up with each other. The assembly video is not an accurate picture of how to put it together, the way it comes out of the box. So I'm really glad that you made it here because hopefully we will help to eliminate any confusion. The instruction manual is tucked away in the basket of the stroller, so if you're unboxing it, look there right away. I didn't find it for a while, so the assembly video really had me thrown off. One of the nice things about the crossover is that it comes with a bunch of accessories included. You get the belly bar, the snack tray, the parent organizer, a parent cup holder, the canopy is included in price, the pull handle, all of that is built into the price, which is really great. You can also use a brand ambassador code from Larktale or one of the monthly codes they have at Albie Baby to bring the price down on this purchase too if you need. First things first, look for the locking strap. This is what it looks like when the stroller's open, but just so you can see what you're looking for, you're going to want to unlock the strap from that little nubbins there on the side. I'm pointing to it. You can see it right there as it's folded. So now that it's open, pull those two back legs toward you. Now you need to push two buttons at the same time simultaneously. I recommend putting a foot on that back bar to keep the stroller in place while you pull up. After this, it's time to install the brake bar. Make sure that the brake is facing you so that you can see the words on it so you know that you're placing it correctly and that the little pins that are on the inside snap into place. Once you see them snap through on either side, then you know that the brake bar is correctly assembled and attached to your stroller. Here is how the brake bar should look when it is correctly installed. You can see the pins on each side have popped all the way through. Now we're going to pop the back tires on. Very, very easy to do. Now that we have that back axle installed, you simply are going to remove that little end cap and then you're going to pop the back tire on. Very, very easy to do. Those little end caps are nice to protect the stroller during transit. Now we move along to the small front tires. I learned the hard way that there is actually a left and right tire. They are specifically designated by the little letter that you see here. So when you go to install them, push that little white button that is on the front of the tire and make sure that you put them on the correct side so that you don't have to unattach and reinstall the way that I did. It's really not a difficult process though. On to the canopy now. That there are 3 different types of attachment that we need to do for this canopy to secure to the stroller. There are 2 plastic clips, one on either side of the stroller. There is a large zipper that goes along the back of the canopy, and there is one long strip of Velcro on either side of the stroller, kind of tucked away under the bar of the frame there. Now you attach those plastic clips. They're very easy to find the attachment points. The zipper is a little bit trickier as you do have to get underneath that bar of the stroller, but once you get it, it is very straightforward and easy to do. Once you have that zipper secured all the way around the stroller, you're going to move on to the Velcro tabs. There is one on either side, like I mentioned before. You just reach to grab the one that's on the canopy and attach it to the part that is on the stroller. Again, very, very simple. From here, you can see that the canopy has several extensions, ways to customize the sunshade for your needs, which is really, really cool. You can see that it also opens up to give some ventilation. Now I'm going to show you how to convert it to the stroller mode from where we are now. There is a little clip down here at the bottom, kind of the seating area on the underside of the stroller. It connects to a clip on either side of the stroller. So you're going to have to pull those down and pull the buckle up to meet each other so that you can clip them in. Once that is done, you're going to attach 2 more clips. One on each side there. One goes here and the other one is on the other side. As this is a very unique stroller, it may feel like a lot of steps at first, but I'm sure once you do it several times, it becomes second nature and it gets easier to remember the order in which you need to do things. The nice thing about having a convertible option is that if you're out and about and you pick up another kid or you are a babysitter or something like that, you don't have to have a wagon and a stroller or a double stroller in the trunk. You can just have one piece of gear that meets all of your needs. The final step to setting up the stroller is that we're going to put that recline all the way up. This method of recline is not the best, but not the worst in my book. Giving you a quick look at the snack tray and belly bar now, it just snaps in. There is a very clear attachment point on either side of the stroller for this, and the snack tray attaches right there in the center where there is no leather covering. There are 2 compartments built in for snacks. I can't seem to get it to attach super securely, so just be aware of that if you have a really feisty kid. The included parent organizer is kind of like a more basic version of the Pronto parent organizer. It's one of my favorites, so I think this parent organizer and I are going to get along well. It is a little hard to do one-handed. There's not really like a clear click when it's in place, but it attaches on the inside, which is obviously pretty convenient and tucked out of the way. The cup holder is also very simple and easy to use, and the nice thing is that both of these items can also be used when it is in wagon mode. When converting into wagon mode, you need to completely take this seat off, and that means you have to unthread this strap from the stroller. I did the left one already when troubleshooting, but I wanted to show you that when it comes from the factory, they are threaded through this way. The same goes for the waist straps and for the bottom strap that you can see here. The crotch strap is threaded through the bottom of the stroller. It is really hard to see, but if you look at yours and you feel around there, you will find it. You have to push that buckle up through the fabric of the stroller so that the seat can be released. The shoulder straps are not as easy. For some reason, they are not threaded all the way through to the back of the stroller, although there are slits cut in the fabric, as you can see here, for that purpose. So what I ended up having to do was just dig my fingers into those tiny holes to shove them through the cardboard and the body of the stroller so that they would be released from the fabric of the stroller, and we could successfully remove that seat to convert into wagon mode. This part really was not addressed in the assembly video or the instructions, so hopefully the visual has helped. The easiest way to undo the waist straps is to go through this Velcro here on the bottom of the seat back. You could maybe get to the shoulder straps this way as well. Try it and see if that's easier for you. Again, you're just pushing those buckles through the stroller so that they will exit on the other side and the seat can be released. After you push those through, they simply pop right out and you are now ready to move on to the zipper. To move it from stroller to wagon mode, you have to undo this zipper and then reattach it to the zipper that is further up on the seat back. That is step 1 of 2 of reattaching the seat to the wagon. Now we're going to go ahead and undo all those clips that I taught you how to do earlier so that we can fully convert it to wagon mode and I can show you all of the features that come with it and how it works. I definitely recommend releasing that recline before you convert from stroller to wagon mode. It's just a little bit easier to reach. I definitely get the feeling that this motion of pushing into wagon mode and pulling it back up into stroller mode will get easier with time. The easier part of reattaching the seat to the wagon is just zipping it back on. The little bit harder part is getting underneath that canopy to attach this clip. This clip attaches to a little nubbins. You can see here that I'm unzipping so you can get a clear visual of what exactly it attaches to. I thought I could do it without unattaching the canopy with a zipper. However, it is really tight, that space between the canopy and the little nubbins, so it just works a lot easier if you unzip the canopy to begin with and release that, and then you just re-zip it once you've attached that clip. Now the crossover also comes with a second seat. If you have a second rider, you can install it. It's very similar to the way that a Wonderful bench seat would install. It does not have any canopy coverage though, so if you live somewhere very sunny, just be aware of that. Finally, we are installing the pull handle. Now there is a very clear attachment point on the front of the crossover for this. It does take some muscle to get it in properly though, because you do want to hear that click. And then on the side, there's a white button that you can release the pull method. It's really great because it doesn't just fall to the ground. It actually has like a spring that keeps it up in the air, which is super, super cool. You can see that the canopy coverage here is really great for the primary rider. The secondary rider is kind of just an add-on. Maybe you can add a parasol to give a little bit of sun coverage for them. Something that I noticed right away is that the basket is virtually inaccessible when you are in wagon mode. So you can see how tight it is when this manual comes out. You can't really put a diaper bag in there, or if you leave a diaper bag in when you convert it from stroller mode, you simply will not be able to access it in wagon mode. There is another nifty little feature that they have included on this, which is super cool. If you remove this second seat and you only have one rider for the wagon, they have this little mesh net that you can put up. Very easy to use little toggles that slide right into built-in little notches on the side of the fabric, and you have a little storage area. I wouldn't call the tires all-terrain, but I love the rubberized coating. It's great for traction. Some of my favorite strollers, like the Limo by Vediamo, are convertible strollers, so I'm really excited to try this out and give you guys our review. It should be really, really exciting as this is such a unique offering on the market. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, if you have the crossover, anything we can do to help, let us know down in the comments below, and do be on the lookout for that review. Find us on Instagram at Stroll and Soda Pops for tips, hacks, first impressions. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye!